Have you ever seen that airline commercial where they're hosting the worst bar ever and the customers are hit with all of these insane hidden fees?
You want some ice with it?
Yes.
I'm charging 50 cents per cube.
Chance I could get a chair?
Yeah, we can do a chair. It's an upgrade of $5 per chair. So do you want two?
Low key, I feel like that's what we're currently experiencing here in the US, but the fees aren't hidden. They're right there in your face, staring right back at you. And that brings us to the topic of today's video, Erewhon, the place where all of your favorite celebrities, influencers, and content creators love to shop for groceries. It's become one of the trendiest grocery stores in recent times, and there are only 10 locations in the US, all surrounding the broader LA area. If you've never heard of this store, then you're obviously a much better person than I am, because you're not spending all your time watching brain rot online. But I'm here to give you a little bit of insight into this exclusive grocery store and talk about their hottest new product, $30 bagged ice. But before we get into things, hi, I'm Pat or Patsy, and welcome back to my channel. Real quick, I just want to say sorry if you've been a recent subscriber and I haven't been uploading. As y'all know, life be life and working a full-time job. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with YouTube. But my main goal is to at least upload one video per month. I know that's really scarce if you guys like my content, but seems like the only way I can sustain doing content right now if this is something that I want to keep up in the future. So yes, just be aware of that. If you do want to subscribe, if you like this video, I'll probably only be posting once a month. If it's a good month, if I'm feeling that motivated, it'll be twice a month, but just so you know. But yeah, that's enough about me. That's enough of my spiel, enough of the yapping. Let's get right into it. So let's answer the question, what is Erewhon and how did it come to be? The store was founded in Boston in 1966 by a Japanese couple, and my apologies in advance because I'm gonna butcher these names, Michio and Evelyn Kushi, and they focus on providing natural foods and macronutrients. The store's name has been Erewhon since it was founded, and it's the word nowhere spelled backwards. The name was supposedly inspired by the novel Erewhon by Samuel Butler, which was published in 1872. The story takes place in a satirized Victorian society with an aspect of their law looking at sick people as criminals, which I guess kind of ties into their whole mission and theme of the store, how they focus on organic whole grain foods and stuff like that. So if they're looking at their customers as healthy people, then they would be outlawed if they were sickly and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just me putting it together. Fast forward, Michio and Evelyn moved to West Hollywood and opened up their second Erewhon location. Years later, they ended up closing their Boston location, and in 2011, Erewhon was sold to Tony and Josephine and Tochi, and they began building the brand ever since and made it to what we know it as today. So that's only 13 years of the modern Erewhon as we know it today, which isn't a long time at all, considering that they've pretty much popped off during the pandemic in early 2020. As y'all know, during the early stages of lockdown, many of us were not going outside or leaving our house unless it was to go to the grocery store. So from the perspective of a celebrity or an influencer, I can see the appeal of Erewhon. It's organic, everything's pretty much premium, and they sell fancy shit like sea moss gel and collagen, so of course their prices are going to reflect that. It's clear that this store is not for your average everyday consumer, and it's for folks who have the big bucks and are willing to spend their cash on these luxury food items. So with all that being said, Erewhon easily became a hotspot for these celebrities and internet personalities, and I'm sure it was just, the perfect place for them to get away from us common folk. JK, I'm sure the hype came from celebrities and just well-known people wanting to focus on their health and stuff like that, I guess. So, going from lockdown to 2022, Hailey Bieber announces her drink collab with Erewhon called the Strawberry Skin Smoothie. She had just announced her skincare line, I believe, and this is when everyone said she looked like a glazed donut. So of course the girlies were dying for a chance to have this magical skin smoothie. At its release, it was priced $17, and today it's priced at $19, so not that much of a bump, but it's only a 20-ounce smoothie, so that's almost $1 per ounce. Before you even ask, yes, I have the ingredients list, so let's take a look. So according to this article I found from BuzzFeed, here's what's in it. Strawberries, avocado, dates, maple syrup, milk, almond milk, Zuma Valley coconut cream, hyaluronic acid, vanilla sativa, Vital Proteins, vanilla collagen, and Erewhon sea moss. So as I already mentioned, clearly this item is priced the way it is because of the premium and luxurious collagen, that coconut cream, that sea moss gel, you know, all of the premium items. I also want to mention that not only is Erewhon focused on health and wellness, but their locations also have a certain aesthetic. They're very vibey, they're very aesthetically pleasing, and that makes it very Instagrammable, if you want to call it that. It was just another layer for the masses to eat up the hype. Not only are celebrities and influencers going here, but they have exclusive, you know, premium items, and their locations are also aesthetic. Like it's a place you want to be in, take pictures, film content, whatever it may be. Even their website alone feels like they should be selling like beauty products or hair products and not food and produce. In my opinion, it's weird, but I guess it makes sense. Okay, so we all understand that organic, fresh, healthy foods are going to be a bit more pricey, but why on earth is Erewhon selling $30 ice balls? So let's head over to the website and see if we can learn a little bit more about what makes these ice balls so special. Looking at the landing page for this product, it's not a lot going on. It tells you that there is an 8 count of ice balls and they're priced at $29.99. Okay, well, let's dig into the details. Crafted by Penny Pound Ice, these ice balls are more than just frozen water. They're an elegant solution to keeping your beverages chilled without diluting the flavor. Perfectly spherical, they melt slower than traditional ice cubes, ensuring your drink stays colder for longer. Ideal for cocktails, iced coffee, and more. Okay, so it's seeming like there's a little bit more going on here. You know, some science going on to make the drink colder for longer. The ice doesn't melt as fast, and it says it's more than just water. So let's check out the ingredients list, shall we?
Huh?
Okay, so this is just like too comical for me. So from here, I decided to check out Penny Pound Ice's website to see if we can learn more about how the ice is made and if it's made with anything than just water. So I decided to start looking at their about page just to see if I could find out a little bit more about their history, how they began. There's not much listed here. It just says that the company began at the Varnis, which is a bar in LA. And it says that some guys there wanted to create an ice program and eventually ended up creating this ice company. So let's take a look at this. Why? Why was the ice company created? Because big ice makes a better drink. Slower dilution rate, colder drink overall, and really sexy to look at. They say you eat with your eyes. Okay, so that's still not answering what's so special about these $30 ice balls. So from here, I went to their FAQ page to see if we can find anything about how these ice balls are made and if they're made with anything more than just water. So just taking a quick skim at their FAQ page, I don't see anything about how are the balls made. I don't see anything like that. They just have, where can I find it? How much ice is in the bag? How is the ice clear? How long does it take to freeze? You know, things like that. But it doesn't say like, oh, what is the ice made out of? Because apparently it's more than just frozen water. But I don't see anything that explains that. It's looking like it's just frozen water to me. Okay, but this question. Using our ice, how long will the ice last? So as long as it's kept frozen, the ice will last for months, if not years. Though you should probably use it before then. Ice will stay frozen if you keep it in the freezer? I had no idea, man. No wonder why I can keep ice. I always put it in the fridge. Again, you're not really getting anything on this page. This page kind of feels satirical, honestly. How long will my ice stay clear? In theory, forever, but you should enjoy your ice before then. What? It's fucking ice. Like, this is just what? It's just ice. You could literally make these cubes, these rocks, whatever they want to call it, at home. You literally can. There's so many tutorials. I'll post one right here just so you can see, like, you can do this shit on your own. You do not need to pay all this money just for the luxury, just for the virality, like whatever you want to call it, like, is not worth it. Even if you have the funds, this is not worth it. Okay, so as a final attempt to try and figure out if there's anything more going on with these ice balls, I decided to look at their storefront. And as you can see, they have a lot of different types of ice. I think these flower balls are pretty, so let's take a look there. They're $40 for an 8-pack of balls with edible orchids frozen inside. There's no ingredients list, there's no detail page, like nothing. So there you have it, folks. This is literally just frozen water that you can make at home. So in case it wasn't already obvious, Erewhon is the most expensive grocery store in America. And as I already mentioned, celebrities and influencers are their main consumers, but I really want to know, if you had the funds, would you shop here or would you buy senseless stuff like this? Because it truly just doesn't make sense to me. I've always told myself that if I was blessed enough to have an abundance amount of money, like way more than I needed to support myself, that I wouldn't necessarily buy a bunch of designer or expensive things just for the hell of it. Obviously, I would want to treat myself here and there, but I feel like most of that money would go towards my parents, first of all, my family and my loved ones, and any organizations or charities I feel like will be better off with that wealth rather than just sitting in my bank account or spending it on like a fancy handbag just because, you know, like I said, obviously I would want to treat myself, but I wouldn't want to spend $30 on an ice bag. You could literally make this shit at home. You can't make this up. But anyway, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, please leave your thoughts if you think this is absolutely absurd, or if you had the funds, would you also partake in the nonsense? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and let me know what other topics you'd like me to talk about. Remember to lead each day with compassion, because you never know what others around you are going through, and we could all use a little bit more love and light into our lives. That's all for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.